My name is FKA Twigs, and my album is called LP1. I feel incredibly honoured to be shortlisted. The last 2 years, I've been working so hard to be the best artist that I can be in terms of songwriting, production, and directing my music videos. And sometimes you can just be inside a little bubble in your studio or at home making music. So it's really amazing just to know that people are listening and people care, and just to be here amongst such wonderful artists as well. The most precious moment for me in recording my album was when things really clicked for me as a producer in terms of discovering my own sonic template and discovering instruments and programming and ways that I could really express what I was feeling and enhance the words that I was saying through sound. And I think that the last 3 months as a producer, I really identified who I was and just became so much more confident in, I guess, kind of geeking out in front of the computer and just being in those 24-hour locked-in sessions where you're just finishing things. And it was something, when I first started writing when I was 16 years old, I never could have imagined that on my debut album I'd be producing the majority of it as well. So I guess that was the best moment for me. To be honest, I haven't had a chance to listen to any artist's full body of work, but I'm really excited to go and have a look through, and it's great to be there with my label mates Jungle as well. The first album that I ever bought was Prince, Emancipation. I bought it when I was 8 years old, and I didn't really fully understand it all at the time, but I understood that Prince was an artist that was just really unique, and somebody who didn't really care what people thought, and somebody who was an all-round artist in terms of playing so many instruments and just be involved in so many aspects of what he did. So I think in that way, that album and Prince obviously probably inspired me. Obviously, when people ask what your favorite album is, it's really difficult to answer because everything's so subjective and everything's so different. But I think that an album that really influenced me and made me want to be a really confident artist would be Jam Free Adolescence by X-Ray Specs. I really love Polystyrene, and I really love what they stood for and how loud and how bold and how confident they were without kind of being rammed down people's throats, I guess, and all of their confidence just came through in their lyrics and, using unusual instruments, I guess, at the time in punk music. One thing about my album that my fans may not know is that I made a lot of the synths by reversing, tuning, and affecting hi-hats, and then making notes out of them and playing them and layering them with other percussive instruments. So I guess one of my favorite things to do is make my own sonic palette, and I think to make synths out of drums was, an interesting concept to me. If it was a color, I feel like it would be navy blue because I think it's honest and I think that it's strong. If it was a number, it would be the number 8 because the number 8 is like continuous. And if it was an animal, I would say it would be, maybe a panther or a jaguar, because it's not the king of the jungle, but it's a quiet prowler that will attack sneakily.